Check. Okay. Well, hello, all my beautiful people out there in the fucking Twitch land. I don't know. I streamed. Oh my god. That's probably really loud. Let me turn that down a bit. Okay. I keep forgetting my son was using my. Wait. Check. Okay. My son was using my PC to play with his friends, and in that, like, it's really hard to hear the team or for them to hear him on chat. So he has to turn the focus right up almost all the way, and then it's fine. But yeah. Anyway, welcome. I'm wearing a sleeveless shirt that was not recommended, but laundry day. Uh, a lot of things have been happening in my personal life, and this isn't exactly you know my personal whatever, but I think I got a new job, and the thing that I was doing uh, offered for me to come back. So I don't know. Things are gonna work out. Now, the game itself. In fact, I should already be setting this up. I don't even know why I'm still talking because it takes forever to get it to do what I want it to do. Um, First things first. I'm curious as to what my headset. This is a VR stream, by the way. Uh, all right, so I got 100% on my headset and 48% in my extended battery. So that should give us, I'd say, about 3 hours, maybe. As long as I don't fuck it up with a bunch of bullshit. So yeah. Um, I really should. I really should format these. I'm about to start. I'm about to start a pro wrestling podcast, and I need to start really figuring out formats. So, off the top of my head, I should probably go like life update. Maybe I should write this down. I don't know why I'm workshopping while I'm live. That's very unprofessional, but I never claimed to be. The only place I claim to be a professional is in the world of retail and the world of professional wrestling. Um, I could say music too, but there's so many people better than me that, I mean, whatever. So let's go open stream format. So I would say one would be life update. So every time I start the pregame discussion, I'll start with a life update. And then two would be I was gonna say any news that I would like to cover, but I don't want to be labeled as one of them dirty liberals, even though that's exactly what I am. But if I start talking about how the MAGA community is gonna destroy us, I think I'll lose the audience I don't even have in the beginning. So whatever. Um, so let's just go with like what I've been watching, and then maybe a little discussion of that. Um, Three. I want to have four, right? I want to have four bullet points, and four would be talking about the game. Like talking about the game that we're about to play. That would be good. So, Pre-game discussion bullet points are life update. What have I been watching? Um, uh, and that's like movies, TV shows, YouTube people, TikTok stuff. What has been entertaining me? Off stream. I think that's pretty cool. Uh, Trying to think of that third point. Fuck it. And I know this sounds weird, but call to action. That's where I tell you to fucking subscribe, do all the things and everything, and then yeah. So 4 bullet points. So I got them right here in my Konki book, which is where I write all my lyrics for my band. Um, so with life update, I'll put a slash. I'll go music, uh, personal. So life updates can include what's going on in my musical life, my wrestling life, anything. You know, I think like a minute or two on that subject would be great. Um, yeah, so that's pretty cool. As far as life update goes, I've probably set myself up for a good job and side job. So that's cool. I think the normal job will probably net me about 3 to 4 grand a month, and then the side job will give me about 400 to 600 a month. So that should pay my bills, hopefully. And yeah, yeah, most definitely. And then I'm working on a new song with my band. Right now, it's called Indoctrination. It's about me leaving the faith and the church and what that was like for me. Um, and then I'm still working on another song of my own called It Slowly Burns. My buddy in the UK is helping me with that. As far as my own game goes, now that I'm settled into my new house, I can get some people over here and get some more actors and get these cutscenes edited up so that, you know, we can do it. The game itself is basically done. I just need to get the story beats in there and the cutscenes and all that stuff. So yeah, my game should be out mid 2023. I would assume if I can just buckle down and get shit done. Um, so as far as what I've been watching, I saw this video on TikTok about an older couple who lost their son uh, at an early age. Um, and then, like 32 years later, he comes back out of nowhere and it's unexplained. And it stars the father from that 70s show as well as Omar Epps. And I thought it was an anthology show. So I thought, oh, well, I'll just watch this one episode to get this story about the boy and then I'll be on my way. Turns out it's a whole ass series, and it's not an anthology, it's a whole ass series. And so I started watching that one episode, and I'm into like episode 4 of season 2 now. It's called fuck me, what's it called? It's called Resurrection. It's pretty fucking good. There is some Jesus shit in there, but it's tasteful. So, you know, I usually do not like things that are religious whatsoever because it's kind of like it's kind of like for people who don't smoke weed anymore. Like like people who were heavy into smoking weed and that culture, and then they quit smoking weed, and then you go back and watch Friday or something, and it's like, well, you're not in that culture anymore, so it's not as funny as it would have been had you still been in it, you know? So when I see like religious based fucking stuff, I'm like, ugh, I recoil. Um, but yeah, and then, call to action. Fucking please follow me. I never ask people to subscribe. I never ask for money. But if you could follow me here on Twitch, you could follow me on Facebook, TikTok. I really need to put my TikTok in this thing because I put more effort into my TikTok than anything else. Right before it gets banned. So, what the fuck? Um, but yeah, and then let's talk about the game. The game I'm about to play is Resident Evil 2 in VR. And if you didn't catch the last stream, this is not Resident Evil Remake. This is the original Resident Evil 2. And I don't know if anyone saw me when I played Resident Evil 2 in VR, the remake from Prey Dog and all that. Uh, I loved it, but the whole time I was just wishing that I could be in the original Resident Evil 2. And I know a lot of times in VR chat streams, I'll go to a Resident Evil 2 world and go explore, right? And that's cool. But it's not a game. It's just the levels and levels. It's just from the Raccoon City streets to somewhere in the police department. And that's as far as you can go. There's no enemies. There's no nothing. And I've done a lot of Resident Evil VR stuff. There was the Resident Evil 2 police station VR at one point, but all that was the main hall of the police station. Uh, and it looked good, but it just wasn't. It wasn't a game. This, while it isn't a one-to-one creation of the original 1998 game for PlayStation, it's damn close. Uh, some things might seem a little off here and there, but it's damn close. And it's built in the Half-Life engine, so most of the enemies, I mean, none of the enemies are Resident Evil enemies, they're Half-Life enemies. But it's good. It's good. They have stand-ins for zombies and lickers and uh, dogs. Um, I don't think all of the enemies are accurately represented. Like they don't have anything for spiders. Uh, in fact, if I remember correctly, they just put zombies in place of the lickers. Uh, they have crows, but the crows are like overlaid on top of like robot things. That's weird. Um, but the whole game is there, and if anyone is familiar with Resident Evil 2 source mod on the flat screen, uh, if you're as close to it as I have been, I have played this game countless times in various forms of development. I played the Resident Evil source mod way back when it was just the police station. And then eventually it got to where you could make it all the way up to the lab. And then a couple of years ago, they finally finished it. And I thought that was the tippy top that could be done. But the VR version of the source mod is, it's a step better. The only problem I'm having is I'm having some problems saving the game at the very end. If you guys saw my stream yesterday, I'm having a spot of trouble beating the final boss because I can't seem to run. So at the speed that I'm going, I'm almost not fast. I'm not fast enough to avoid taking damage from the final boss. There is a ticker box to allow double tap running, but I tried it and it didn't work. So I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Um, Knowing my ass, when I figure out a way to beat this and I move on to playing Halo 2, Half-Life 2. I hope Keiko didn't hear that. Um, it'll teach me how to run correctly, and I'll be like, oh, fuck, that's how. But hey, it's whatever. Uh, so yeah, let's get into it. I have to set up a bunch of shit, so just deal with me and bear with me. Ugh. Oh, I also fixed. I had some drift in this controller, and I fixed it in a way that I don't really recommend, but it just kind of is what it is. What? Oh, my headset must have updated. You can find apps including Horizon Worlds, settings, quest, move, and more. Click the left side of the universal menu to open quick settings. You can use quick settings to click on the Safari or no what? Oh, okay. There's an update now. Something must have happened. Like there must have been an update or something. Anyway, here's virtual desktop. Oh, I have to open virtual desktop on my PC. Oh, there is something else that I wanted to see if I could figure out. So I don't know if any of you have noticed this, but when I'm playing games through virtual desktop, about every minute or so, it will have a stutter. You could almost set your watch to it, and it's annoying. And I'd like to fix it, and I'm sure there's a setting in there that will fix it, but I don't know what it is. So I'll have to do some digging on that later. So once I get into virtual desktop, I will switch over my microphone and we'll take it from there. No computer found. Motherfucker. Ah. Quit. I think it's because I didn't have it open at first. Getting this shit going is like the most bullshit ever. Oh, there we are. I'm in. Okay, so I'm going to officially switch my microphone over to the headset. And actually, man, what's the time code? About 19 minutes. I'm going to watch this back and I'm going to see the difference in quality between my SM7B and the microphone on the headset because I'm really curious to see how much of a difference it is. Properties. Check. All right, so that worked, but check. So, for some reason, I cannot get my microphone on my headset to work. I don't understand. Oh, I don't know what's going on.